What do we think about like other positional options? Like, although midfield is where that needs to be strengthened the most, there's all this talk still about Rooney going. If Rooney does go, would you? Well, I would say that I'd want to bring another striker in. I mean, we've got backup, but it's always good to have 4 world-class strikers, isn't it? That's just the way Man United do it. My first choice, and I'm surprised there's been nothing on this for the last month or so, Lewandowski.
He's going to Bayern Munich.
Is he?
He's going to go to Bayern Munich.
But I don't think, I never thought he would.
Yeah, even Klopp has come out and said he's going to go. I would be unsurprised if they didn't sell him before the end of the window to Bayern, other than letting him go there for free next season, because they're saying no to 20 million and yes to... But I would say, I'll sit here and do a naked show now if we sell Wayne Rooney. Because David Moyes will look...
We'll hold you to that.
Yeah, David Moyes will look so stupid in his first season, having said over and over and over again, we're not selling Wayne Rooney. And then if the board sell him, he'll lose all respect. They're not going to cut his legs from under him after letting him say that over and over. So I don't think it's going to happen. I think he'll be miserable, and I don't care, Wayne. You can sit there and you can sulk. Maybe spend the day being Fred the Red while the lads actually get to work. But I don't think he's going to be sold.
I think the replacement for Rooney is at the club. Shinji Swagger.
Yeah, he's absolutely quality, isn't he?
He's there. We don't. We need Rooney. Rooney's our best player, but if Rooney goes, we've got a replacement there for him. Also, strikers. Hernandez. Play him 30, 40 times a season. He'll score 30.
Exactly.
I want to see more of him.
Man United fan, every Man United fan loves Chicharito, and it is disappointing to.
I think.
And he's not a Rooney where he wants to leave the club.
No,
he loves being
at his
club. Whether he plays 20 minutes every Saturday, he loves being here.
He scored his first goal for the club and kissed the badge. That shows the kind of passion that he has.
I think it's time to give up with Danny Welbeck as a striker. I think Danny needs to be playing different positions because the boy cannot finish.
I disagree. The season before last, I think he hit double figures. Last season when we brought in Rob Van Persie, he clearly suffered. He was played out wide. He did play through the middle
at times. Like he did get opportunities. I went at the West Brom game. You see the starting lineup, you think, one man up front, Welbeck, this will be a laugh. Own goal in the first half, and then eventually Van Persie came on and sort of made it worthwhile. But a great player. But if it takes him 10 chances to get the ball in it? I am a bit unfair on Danny Welbeck. I like him. I'd rather see him running down the wing than Valencia.
You just said we should give Anderson another season, and you
no. I want Welbeck on the pitch, but I don't want him being up front. I don't want him being centre forward.
I think Welbeck, he reminds me of some top, like Andy Cole, in the way he can bring the ball down. He's even better in the sense where he can make space for himself. Yeah. He passes, he moves, and he's got pace. All he needs to do is just get his finishing up to scratch. And he will be a top Premier League striker.
I want him on the pitch, but I just can't. I'm fed up of seeing him miss, to be honest. When I know other players will be putting the ball away.
He's only had one season of poor goal-scoring form, to be fair.
Although I do disagree with Sam on the fact that he shouldn't be played as a striker. I want him up front. But yeah, I mean, he had a whole season and Fergie gave him a lot of chances. I love Danny Welbeck, and I'm disagreeing with Sam and agreeing with you that. He should stay in the lineup, and I think if you look back,
play him.
But last season he wasn't a good finisher. Season before, first full season, you think of someone that the one that comes to mind is, unfortunately, it was in a 4-4 draw against Everton that flushed our whole season down the bog. But that goal he scored, if you remember, where it's on the edge of the area, that was a wonderful finish. And the goal against Sweden in the Euros, where he just backheeled it in.
That was helpful for us.
Keep him on the pitch. He can finish. He can play as a striker, and he will do it.
Danny Welbeck is a very good striker. Just give him a run up.
He'll score a few goals in a few games, and that'll be it.
Keep him on the pitch. But if he is our lone striker, we're looking.
Okay, where do we play him?
I'd rather if we're playing.
I wouldn't want to play a lone striker.
If we got hypothetically, Fabregas and we've got Carrick, Fabregas,
why would we
Shinji,
play a lone striker when we've got Cheech and Van Persie?
We always play a lone striker because you play Rooney or Cadwell behind. So, but if Van Persie isn't playing as that lone striker, I'd rather see him out wide instead of someone like Valencia, who is frustratingly one-dimensional.
Again, another player who's had just one bad season.
No. But I don't hate Valencia, but you can only pick 11 players, and I would rather Welbeck go down that wing because I think he offers more than Valencia. Whereas I think someone like Hernandez offers more right in the middle in front of the goal than Welbeck.
I think as a winger, Valencia is better than Welbeck. As a winger, that is his role. He was one of the best wingers in Europe this season before last. He is one of the top. He's one of the best wingers at our club after Nani, in my opinion.
I'm playing a 4-3-3.
And while we're on that subject, we'd be stupid to let Nani go, by the way.
No, get rid of him.
I think worth a season, because you don't know what will happen with Moyes. It's worth a go.
I won't, if he stays at club, I won't. I'm not annoyed that he's at the club, but I think if someone came and offered us £20 million for Nani, it's just, no.
No one is going to offer £20 million for Nani.
We don't need to, we can sign anyone. We can play one of the kids. He's inconsistent. He cheats. He dives.
No, he doesn't.
Do you remember that head thing he did against Bolton?
Nani is our best winger.
He can be world class here and there,
games.
but yeah, then he'll be.
He was out last season for 4 months. People refuse to look at
that. The thing that stops Nani being amazing
against
is
Real
his
Madrid,
brain.
he was having a great game and then he got sent off. You know, Nani is a fantastic winger. And he's a fantastic player. For us to not show support in him after we stick up for Wayne Rooney,
he's had a lot. He's had years of support.
We stand by Anderson. Nani deserves our support. He's a player. If we put our arm around him, and David Moyes sticks him in that team week in, week out, we will have the best winger in the league on our hands. And you can quote me on that. I know it for a fact. Nani is class.
I could see potential, it won't happen obviously, but maybe having a little look at Toni Kroos at Bayern Munich, because he is surely sat there thinking, oh look, we've just bought all of the midfielders. I wonder what I'm going to be doing this year. Oh, maybe just see how you feel, give him a little poke.
I mentioned it in a 3 in 3 out. I like Gundogan.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I think Dortmund would pull our pants down over him.